Hello and welcome to Burgs Budget. My name is Mika, and in today's video, I am going to unstuff my 100 envelope challenge along with the 52-week challenge. So if you'd like to see that, keep watching. All right, so I am going to start off just getting into it. And so I think I should also give an explanation. I will unstuff the 100 envelope, which is in the front, and also in this binder, I have my 52-week challenge. So maybe I'll start from the 52-week challenge and move forwards. And I feel like I should give a brief explanation as to how I completed this challenge. I started this challenge when I started this channel, which was in March of this year. I don't know what it was, but something in me was like, you know what? You just need to start. You don't know what will happen until you get started. So, and I am a person where I do not like having regrets. So I was like, you know what? Let me just do it. And here we are. I am unstuffing this at the end of November, but this will not get posted until the first week of December with the way that I have scheduled out my videos. So in November is 11 and 3 is 9 and 3 is 12. So 7 months. It took me 7 months to complete both of these challenges, I believe. And in those 7 months, I basically used a lot of smaller challenges to help me to stuff these larger challenges because, and I like to say it a lot, but small amounts add up. Like if you do not have the budget to stuff $26, dollars at a time, but you may have, like, let's say you just have $20. The tiny challenges and the mini challenges are awesome. But you know what I have really found to like are the tiny challenges. I love playing with the tiny challenges because that just shows you how far $10, $12 can get you. And I like to use the tiny challenges to help me stuff the sinking funds that I have. And what I am going to use, the 52 weeks and the 100 envelope challenge, that will go into my 6-month binder that I have sitting over to my right here. Okay, the stacks of money is stacking. So my goal for this year was to fully fund my 6-month binder. Now, I'm pretty sure that this money between the two challenges will not complete my 6-month binder, but I still have the rest of December to see what I can do. And if it doesn't finish, that's perfectly fine too. I will just go into next year. Okay. I will go into next year, trying to complete that 6-month fund because you never know what will happen in life. And so I feel like it is better to have something than to have nothing. So even if I do not complete my 6-month binder, I will have, some money saved up, and next year, I will continue to work on it if I do not finish it this year. So we will see how that goes. And that's my little talky talk, I suppose, that I have going on. I think that the rest of this, I will just speed through and see if I can find some music for us to listen to while I speed through unstuffing the rest of this. All right, we are finished unstuffing. I feel like this may be a cute little thumbnail. Let me take my hands out and see if I can get a cute. We'll do this. I think that'll be a cute thumbnail. All right, let me flip through and make sure no dollars are left behind. All right, and I love this. Remember my why, because everything that I do for my kids. I really do, because well, don't go back in. We don't want money going back in. And I think I am going to remake the dashboard for my 100 envelope challenge. Okay, and now I need to sort the money. So these are prop $100 bills. They all have flowers on them. So let me sort this money now. We're going to speed through it. All right. Okay, y'all, we still have all of this to go, and we are not going to make it with this small money tray. As y'all can see, I have moved some stuff around, and we still have this to go. So let me go and get my bigger money tray, and then we're going to finish this up. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I got a bigger tray, which is wild to me. So let's do 50. Oh, see, that even sits in there nicer. Tens, the fives. I think what's really getting me is all of these $1 bills. It's so many. But you know what? Having this bigger tray is actually really nice, and I've never used it. Had it. Look at that. I was trying to make this work. Okay, let's finish this unstuffing so we can get this count going. And wow, this is going to be a lot. And I hope I did everything correctly. And I only have one real $100 bill. You see, I had to move the fake hundreds out because I ran out of space on the small one. So let me quit yapping, because this is probably going to take a pretty minute too. And I am going to fast forward through this unstuffing, because if I did not, this would take like a whole hour if I did not fast forward through unfolding this money and putting it in the container. So I will be back to yap in a minute. All right, y'all, we are down to the last one. Oh, my goodness. Oh, this was a lot. And as you could see from my unstuffing, I stuffed with what I was working with. And you can go back and watch like my reallocation videos to see like whatever the challenges had, that is what I used to stuff the 100 envelope and the 52-week challenge. Now, maybe I should have said it here the entire time. That actually is, that's pretty cute, isn't it? Huh. See, I always think about stuff later. Okay, so I have my handy dandy notepad here. So I just unstuffed the 52-week challenge and the 100 envelope challenge. So the 100 envelope should have saved $5,050, and the 52-week I think is $1,378. So in total, I should have $6,428. Now, let's go ahead and do a little quick, or I don't know if it's going to be quick, but let's do a count to see if this is the number that I have. All right, here we go. So we have one $100 bill. All right, and here we are with all of the 50s. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, another 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 50. All right, so far we are at 2,550. Do you guys want to hear me count, or can I fast forward it? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. I think I'm just going to fast forward it so you don't have to hear me. All right, y'all. So this is my total. Y'all see this 20 was stuck in the ones? So right now we are at $6,408. But I had this 20, so here we go. Stick that 20 in there because it was in the ones. And we have $6,428 exactly. Whew, that was a lot. Okay, now with this money, I need my 6-month binder. And I think I'm done with the 100 envelopes. So I'm going to move this over. And can I move this here? Yeah, we'll do that. Move that cutesy little thing over there. All right, and this is my 6-month binder, the thing that I have been working on all year. And since I do have this money to work with, I would like to go ahead and complete some things. So let me get my notepad. All right, so here's my notepad where I have jotted down the information that I need. So the first one is subscriptions, and it currently has $42, and I need $198 to complete it. So with that being said, you know what? I think what I'm going to do is I will just subtract from here. And then I will put in my placeholders. Y'all can't see that I'm pointing at the placeholders, but these are the placeholders that I will put in place of the real money, because these envelopes, they already have placeholders. Once anything hit $100, I put in a placeholder. So we are just going to start subtracting from here. So from the 6,428, let's make sure there's not a glare. Let's go ahead and subtract the 198. So now subscriptions will be complete. And then I need 433 for subscriptions. And my goal with this is to complete all of the lower amounts, because I know that the mortgage that's my big boy, and I don't think that I'll be able to complete that today. T-Mobile will need $528, and I will put a star next to it so that I know that I've taken that money from the 52 weeks and the 100 envelope challenge. And let's see, the water needs $398 to be complete. And then I need 633 for electricity. I only need $71 to complete daycare. All right, put a star next to that one. And let's see. Mortgage will be last because obviously I do not have $5,948 to complete this one. Oh, you know what? I probably should zoom in, huh? There we go. Okay, I think that's better. Let me know. All right, so car insurance needs $257. It currently has $343 in there. So let's subtract 257 and put a star. And then for home insurance, I need $938. It currently has $262. So let's subtract that 938 from there. And then the student loan currently has 467. I feel like I'm going to be paying on student loans for the rest of my life, which is pretty exhausting. And some people would say, well, why are you focusing on paying off your mortgage? Because that's my largest bill and I don't want it. And if I'm going to be stuck with student loans, which hopefully I'm not, because I did sign up for the public service student loan forgiveness. So I still am waiting on a decision for that. So I need $733 to complete my student loan, and then it will have a total of $1,200. These totals right here is what the envelope should have once completed. So let's subtract 733, and then that leaves $2,239 that's left, and I am just going to drop all of this money into the mortgage. But so that I know what I'm doing, because anything that's over 100, so the $100 placeholders are there, so that money is in my savings account. But the 67 is still in the envelopes. So like water has 202. So there's $200 in placeholders, and then there's $2 bills in real money. So that's how I figure these things out. So for the mortgage, I will put the remainder, which is $2,239 that will go into this fund. So it will have basically $2,200 in placeholders going in, but the $39 will be cash from the unstuffing of the challenges. And that is how I am using my savings challenges to save up for the things that I need while also paying down debt, because I believe that you can do both at the same time. You can pay down debt and also save at the same time. That's my motto. That is what I have done for many, many years. So I am going to update all of my trackers, and these are just stickers that I stuck on top of the envelopes that I made. So I am going to complete all of those. But of course, since we have not finished mortgage, this is what I still will be working on. And see, daycare has 649, so I should have $600 in placeholders and then $49 in cash. And I actually need to condense this, but you know what, condensing will be in a whole nother video. It will be in a whole nother video. I have taken up enough of your time today, and I truly appreciate you coming to my channel and spending some of your time with me. thank you so much. If you like my content, subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know, are you on a debt payoff journey and also saving at the same time? And if so, what are the goals that you have set for yourself? And let me know, what else would you like to see on this channel? Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to spend with me. I really appreciate it. Do what makes your heart happy, because I know I am. I will see you in my next video, which will be a cash condensing video. Yay! Bye, guys.